What's up, guys? Just doing a little Minecraft video here about some mixtures, solutions, and matter. So let's jump right in. The first demonstration here is one about matter. You'll notice that this pickaxe has fire aspect on it, and that's to demonstrate heat. And all these villagers packed in this tight space are to represent a solid, because they're moving around, hitting each other a lot, all in this tight space. And if I break this off, then this represents a liquid, because all the villagers are still sort of close together, but they can move around freely, but they're still enclosed in a container. And if I just take this last layer out, this represents a gas, because all the villagers are free to move around, just moving everywhere and bumping into each other, and they can move wherever they want. Alright guys, now we're going to take a look at some mixtures, so let's go. Alright, a mixture is two or more substances that are not chemically combined and have no definite ratio. So that pretty much means they're just kind of put together, and they're not like burnt or anything, they're just mixed together like Kool-Aid. Now a little demonstration that I have is if we take some of this wheat and we combine it together, it'll make a hay bale. And you can tell that this is a mixture because in a mixture you can separate the stuff back out into what you originally made it with. The next demonstration we have is about heterogeneous mixtures. A heterogeneous mixture is a combination of substances with different properties that can be distinguished, like this coal ore, because you can see that there's multiple things in it, like coal and stone, because you can break it up into coal and stone. And if I just grab this pickaxe here and mine it, you see that it breaks into coal and stone, just like you can break up a mixture. Okay, moving on now, we're going to take a look at homogeneous mixtures. A homogeneous mixture is a mixture that has the same properties and appearance throughout the entire thing. So, for example, like this block of gold. It looks like just one big block of gold, but if we put it in the crafting table, you can see that it's actually many different gold put together, but you can't tell because it looks the same throughout. And the same goes for diamond, because, well, everybody likes diamond. So you can see that it's just many different diamonds put together. Okay, moving on to our next example, we're going to take a little trip outside. And you'll notice that I have all these melons because this is what's involved in the next demonstration. See, now you'll see if I break a couple of these melons, a bunch of smaller melons come out of them. And if I put these in the crafting table, you'll notice that I get seeds out of them also. So this shows that these melons are made up of many different things, even though you can't really tell because they're a mixture. Okay, now we're going to take a look at some solutions. And a solution is a lot like a homogeneous mixture, but the elements in the solution stay at a constant ratio and are combined chemically rather than physically. And an example I have for this is if you take this dye and combine it with this wool, it creates a new dye. And unlike a mixture with a solution, once you make a change, you can't go back. Going on to the next example now, we're going to take a look at another solution, which is cake. And baking involves a lot of solutions, because once you bake something, it involves a chemical change, so you can't get it back. So I'm just going to do a quick demonstration here, and if I put this in here correctly, then you'll see that I'll get a cake, just like when you're baking in your house. And once you make the cake, you can't take it back apart, because, I mean, that's just silly. Moving on to our next example now, we're going to be taking a look at water. And I know what you're thinking, like, how is water a solution? But if we take a look at a periodic table here really fast, you can see that water is often referred to as H2O. And if you think about it, the H stands for hydrogen on the periodic table, and the O stands for oxygen. So it's made up of multiple elements that are chemically combined, so then it's a solution. Okay, going on to our last example now, we're going to be taking a look at some potions. And I know this sounds weird, but it's still a good example of a solution. So if we take some of this nether wart and put it into this brewing stand, and just wait for that to brew for a minute, it might take a while. Second. It's almost done. Okay, you'll now see that it's awkward potion because it combined the nether wart with the water, which created a solution because they're chemically combined, because they underwent a chemical change because of heat, and you can no longer get them back. Okay guys, that's gonna do it for today. I hope this video helped you out, and I hope you learned something new. So, until next time, I'll see you later. And a comment.